Alan, do you want to start this one this time, mate?
Go on then.
Go on then, mate.
Aye up.
Okay.
Harry, it's Alan here. Hey up, it's Alan here, and I'm also known as Gilly Wonka on the NAF website, and welcome to the Two Drunk Flings podcast.
The hell was that? You suck!
You can introduce us.
So, to my left, I've got Mike.
Hello.
To his left is Liam, the dirty vegan.
Hey up, mate.
Alright. Then Drew.
What up, G's?
And then Pug.
Aye up.
That's the worst introduction I've ever heard, ever.
Should we try it again?
My name's Alan.
They asked me to do it then.
I've got someone sat next to me on the left. And,
He's touching me again.
Someone sat next
thought
to
that
me
was all right.
on the right. Someone sat in the middle of the room.
He only wanted me to do that so he could take the piss.
Actually,
That's the only reason why he wanted me to do it.
He did set you up for that one.
oh, it was good, wasn't it?
We're just going to be doing a podcast today.
Right, shall we start it again?
Should be a train announcer.
Okay, do you want to, go on, you do it. Come on,
No,
Alan.
go on, you do it.
Come on, you can do
No,
it.
go on.
Come on, Drew. I tell you what, you Drew's new. Let's do it.
All right. Good afternoon, Fling fans. We're here for the Two Drunk Flings podcast, episode 6. I'm surrounded by Mike, Liam, Pug, and Alan. They're all topless and oiled and ready to talk about Blood Bowl.
Yeah, but yeah, I love it how we had to oil each other up as well. That was the best part about doing it.
I enjoyed oiling you.
I
We
know.
need more oil.
Most of it went in Alan's belly button.
Yeah.
It's just disappeared. We lost the bottle in there. Just started rolling them up. Yeah, it's welcome, guys, and thanks for coming as well. And we've got Drew with us. Again, Drew's a new host. We've mentioned it on the Facebook page. So Drew's a new part of the Two Drunk Flings now. So there is a big bunch of us now. We're like a YMCA, aren't we?
Like a dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
That's more accurate, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So, just a few things that we need to talk about. Well, a few things. We've got loads to talk about. Last time we recorded was October.
Yeah, it was about then.
Yeah, October. So we've got... Well, the first thing was our tournament. We had the tag team tournament.
We did indeed.
Mike just looked at the floor. He just looked at the floor and oh shit, is that the first thing we're going to be talking about? So, Mike, would you like to talk us through your game with Drew?
Nope.
Not really, no.
Well, Mike, should I talk about it?
Well, I've just finished a course of therapy to aid me to get over it. It was briefly mentioned in the last podcast in a kind of add-in that we did afterwards. So the first game, it was the tag team tournament, which was at Boards and Swords in Derby.
Yeah.
Wonderful tournament.
Except for the 2 hour wait. The 2 hour wait at the beginning was a bit shocking, wasn't it?
I enjoyed it. I thought it added sort of tension to the whole thing.
It did, yeah. Everyone was a bit eager to play some Blood Bowl. And I
You
was,
just wanted to mess around on a computer.
mate, I was fucking hammered. I had so much to drink the night before. I strolled up half an hour late. I think I had like one shoe on.
Drink!
Fucking red eyes. Couldn't see anything. I was just like, oh no.
It's a great advert for our next tournament that we do.
Yeah. The next tournament should be good.
Yeah, just have an extra breakfast, come up late, and we'll be ready by then.
Well, luckily, the next tournament we've actually got someone who's going to be doing all the scores for me, so I don't have to worry about any of that shit anymore. It is all done. I'm just going to walk around in a chef hat and put my cock on people's shoulders.
That didn't happen, by the way.
You asked me to get you a drink, and I was like, well, what do you want? He was like, whatever you can put your hand on. So I got you a drink, and you were like, but I don't want it. I was like, just
Did I? I can't remember that.
Just fucking drink it. And you were like, what is it? I was like, moonshine. And then you just opened
that
it.
moonshine was rank.
Oh, yeah, the moonshine that was getting passed around. Fucking hell, yeah. That was lovely. Started fucking growing hairs on my chest halfway through the day. It was fucking well strong. Missed my stomach, went straight to my arse.
That moonshine turns up at a lot of tournaments as well.
It does.
It was
It's
at Strangle Bowl. It was at
Yeah.
the UK Team Championship.
Is it Graham? It's Graham.
Yeah, keeps
I
doing
love
it.
Graham, but I think he's got a drinking problem. Graham, if you're listening, seek help.
Oh, so Mike, your first game, how did it go?
So anyway, it wasn't a problem it was late because my tag team partner was Dan. He was a little bit late turning up anyway, so it wasn't a problem. But anyway, we got underway and we were drawn against the National Health Service.
You were
Which was-
delighted to be drawn against
know,
us.
I was absolutely thrilled.
He must have things for pointy ears.
Yeah.
I've always loved my games against Drew. So, National Elf Service was yourself and Joe Gunn, and you were playing Wood Elves and he was playing...
Dark Elves.
Dark Elves?
You dirty bastards.
But to be fair, I've
did
never
have-
played them again.
Yeah, and you did have pointy ears on.
We did. Yeah, we won the best
costume.
Best costume.
Yeah.
Only costume.
It was. No. Danny Richardson dressed up as Justin, and then Justin came as himself. So there was that as well, which I loved. That was a good one from Danny, but I kind of couldn't give it him because Justin came as himself, and he's just too awesome, isn't he?
He's a handsome
the
man.
champ.
Girthy.
He's very girthy. But it's him and Alan were measuring each other's belly buttons, like rubbing against each other. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm never going to get rid of that vision, you know that.
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it?
So I was thrilled to be drawn against Drew, but he had Wood Elves instead of Goblins this time. So, yeah, my thrill was quite short-lived.
So I remember the score at half-time was 4-0 to me.
Yeah.
You'd stopped having fun by about turn 3.
I think it was turn 4, yeah. Because if you bear in mind, okay, so I'll reveal the final score now and get all the laughs out of the way. Final score was 7-1 to Drew.
And honestly, if I'd been playing anyone else, I would have reined it in, stopped at about 5. But the amount of grief I've had from you, I kind of thought, yeah, I'm going to school you. I'm going
So,
to show
yeah,
you.
I got
how
taught
bad
a
you are.
lesson. But if you consider the fact that in a game of Blood Bowl there are 16 turns, and the final score was 7-1, that's a touchdown every 2 turns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much. Yeah.
we went for it.
I still maintain to this point that you win 5-1 and you're done well. You win 7-1 and everything's gone your way.
Yeah.
Sounds like a loser's attitude. I think you just have to accept that
Well,
you were
okay.
dreadful and I was pretty awesome.
There's going to be 8 kickoffs. There's going to be 8 kickoffs. At which point I'm going to receive the ball, theoretically, most of the time. There might be 1 or 2 occasions where it doesn't happen, but you're going to receive the ball. So you've managed to steal the ball off me and get to the touchdown line in 2 turns every single time.
Did you hand off to the right player? Did you hand
How
off to
did
his?
that happen? Somebody was kicking the ball to you. What was
So-
you doing? Did you just like fucking running away from the ball?
There was 3...
Crowd surfed
There was
himself.
about 3 where I tried to do something and it failed, and then he nipped in, as Wood Elves
What,
do.
to
and-
pick up the
and kind of-
ball on a 2+?
No, it's sort of throw or... Yeah, there was a 1 pick
What
up.
I'm hearing here is excuses, and I
That's
think
what
what
I'm
we
gonna
all
hear.
want is a rematch.
Oh, you're going to try and go for the 8-9 one?
Okay,
I
so
reckon I could probably beat 7-1.
you can't beat 7-1 because that means you've got to do at least one
I hear
turn.
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
I do.
Who are you going to be?
I will go Wood Elves again.
No,
you
no,
go
no,
your
no,
dreadful,
no, 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 no,
You
no.
go your pro
I'm not
elves.
stupid.
And we'll see if it was luck or whether I'm really that much better than
This is
you.
a genuine grudge match.
I think we should get that
Give
on
him
the
a chance.
road.
Roll with your left hand.
Yeah, I will. I will spit the dice onto the table from my mouth.
So anyway, my wife will attest to this. I had a bit of a strop when I got home.
You had a struggle day.
Yeah, I didn't have a strop for most of the day.
It's like you're right, Mark. It's like, fuck off.
We asked
Oh, no.
every other player there whether they'd ever been beaten 7-1 and no one had.
No one.
I've never
Not even me.
lost.
On Facebook,
Not even
and
Alan has lost
I've
7-1.
never lost 7-1.
Put it out on Facebook and nobody's lost 7.
No one's lost 7-1.
Somebody's lost 8-0.
Oh, who's that?
Ooh.
It was a poo bowl 9-10 years ago.
Poo bowl?
Hudson.
What's a poo bowl?
Poo bowl. It no longer exists.
I'm not surprised. It's fucking flushed down the toilet.
Chap called Stick with Poo on the end.
Oh, okay.
Ran it in Loughborough
Oh, okay.
for numerous years. And
Poo
one
bowl.
year Hudson got beat by Tritex, I think 8-1 or 8-0.
8-0.
Do you remember what teams they were using?
Bloody hell no.
I imagine it was some Wood Elf bullshit.
It's got to be someone because you've got to get at least one turn in. To be able to get more than 8 in a game, there's got to be one that's got to be a 1-turner.
May have
Yeah,
been a couple of
blitz.
blitzes in there.
Yeah.
Or, if something happens on kickoff table.
I'm sure I heard there was a game that went on and they scored every single turn on the turn and it was like a 16.
Was it a fumble game or something?
No. It was a proper tabletop game and they were playing and it was live and they literally were scoring on one turn. And it was like the highest scoring between
you
two
could do
elves.
it with 2 Skaven teams with fast runners,
Yeah,
maybe?
I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I remember it was 16, something like 16, and then one of them won like 16,
I tell you, I'm
17.
enjoying the maths today. This is really good.
Well, if I wasn't so shit, I'm sure ours could have been a 7-all.
Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Wow. You let me know when you want another grudge match.
You'll
and
hear
we'll-
about it first here, kids.
Yeah, I love it. I just want to one thing I want to congratulate Alan on. Don't know if you all know, but Alan has achieved something that we've been trying to get him to achieve for a long time.
Is that a bath?
No, I've read a rule.
Ooh, which one?
A rule.
Is it in the right book?
One rule.
Not the rules.
No, just
I've
one
read
rule.
a rule, yeah. Agility.
Was it a Blood Bowl rule?
What do you mean agility?
I read the agility. Like, if your player's got agility 4, you only need to dodge out on a 2.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Yeah.
Well done, yeah, that's right.
So I read that. So they've read a rule, yeah.
That's all you read. So what about the agility 2?
You need a 4.
Okay.
Okay. So he's
I
read.
love that. He's read a rule. Shit.
He's read about 20 lines.
I'm a bit shocked. I'm actually shocked. I had no words.
I read about Grack and Crumbleberry as well. Because I was
you
going to
did?
take them to the water bowl, but I'm not allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
Brack and Fumbleberry.
Why
Yeah.
can't you take them to the water bowl?
Because the
Specialist characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
specialist
they're not enough
characters.
sanctioned.
Oh,
They're not freely available. You can only get them from HQ.
They have a skill called Kick Teammate, and it's not.
What is it? It's kicks at straight line.
Yeah.
There's amended rules for that now.
Oh, is there?
and I think it's
Yeah.
the throw and scatter like a
Yeah.
Doom Diver rather than the all round scatter.
Yeah, because
doesn't
the
it-
rules you
it-
got in the pack with the miniature, you ignore because there's a PDF with
That-
errata
layout.
rules.
So, but what is it? He's kicking with a straight line instead of throwing over the players. He kicks in a straight line. Is that right?
yeah, and it veers like a
Like a Doom Diver.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think he's not better at landing, but isn't he edge 4 or something, the little
Yeah.
fella?
Yeah, it's on the roll, so it's like on a 1, 2, or 3. He
Stands up.
Yeah, something odd like that.
Yeah, and the original rules were really OP.
Yeah, yeah. That's what. To be honest, as soon as I read the rules, I'm not even going to bother with that. That's just stupid. But that's not what I was actually talking about, Alan. By the way,
What's that?
like that you not read a rule. That's not what I was talking
What?
about.
What?
It's even better.
Go on then.
You are officially the worst player in the world.
Yeah, on Fumble.
I'm Fumble out.
Wow.
Alan is.
In the presence of
He's
greatness.
officially the worst player on Fumble. If you look at it on the list, right down the bottom, who's got the most losses and everything like
All
that?
countries.
Gilly Wonka. Yeah, in the entire world.
How often are you playing on Fumble?
Gilly
Not very
Wonka.
often now.
I'm not surprised.
Surprise!
Can you tell?
Everybody wants a game. Shall we play Gilly Wonka? No.
Well, when I first joined, I was probably playing about 4 or 5 games a day.
Was ya?
Yeah.
How many you won?
A day.
5.
Out of
161 games.
Just a quick question. On Fumble, how long does it take you to get through a game? So,
Probably an hour.
okay, so it's a lot quicker than tabletop.
That's a real commitment.
That was quite
Yeah.
fast, isn't it?
So it's like 130 hours gameplay and he's won
5 games, yeah.
Yeah, but I bet those victories are extra sweet because of the rarity.
One of them's against Liam.
I know he did beat me. I couldn't believe. I fucking went mad. I absolutely flipped out. Fucking pitch clear me nearly, didn't you?
Chaos versus Skaven.
Fucking battered me. Couldn't pick up the ball.
You
Killed
were
my
chaos.
players. He
Were you
killed
Skaven-y?
Yeah. Fucking dominated me. Can't believe I'm one of the losses.
hamster beating.
That's probably
Well,
my
I've never
worst.
played Fumble. Do you have like
No,
your
why?
your own teams that kind of skill up as you play, or
The same.
is it just
It's Blood Bowl.
okay? So you can develop your teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got a large range of specialist teams like
I've seen-
pro halflings and
I've seen the
blah, blah,
Secret
blah
League.
halflings
Some of them
and-
are really
yeah.
good. There's like a gnome team where they've got 4 bombers,
Yeah.
which sounds brilliant, all with Hail Mary pass.
All mental.
Yeah.
It's an artillery unit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it was. It's not even. That's just fucking 40k. Isn't it? Fucking 40k. Fucking.
There's
Blood Bowl.
probably a team on there.
Yeah, most likely.
Buried at the back.
Dear me. We're going to talk about our sponsor at the moment from Old Castle Products in Spain. And I've basically asked you guys to check out their products and see what you guys
I like 'em.
would want from. I absolutely love them. So they're our new sponsors, and we are going to be giving gifts out for people when we go to tournaments and stuff. But yeah, I mean, what you've looked at the products, what kind of things are you looking at to get? I'm actually going to be purchasing the Halfling Dice Cup.
Halfling pack with the little saucepans.
Yeah, saucepan reroll cards.
Did you see the dwarf dice cup?
We don't talk dwarves here.
With the it's got the little Bugman's logo on. It's great.
So yeah, that was good. What about you, Alan?
The dice cup and the slam mat and
Yeah,
the
but
dice
which ones? There's loads.
Well, I like the halfling pack.
Yeah.
But I like the dwarf dice cup.
Is that the barrel?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like a barrel and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, they've got some really good. They've got like a hammer-shaped reroll thing as well. So
And I like the slam mat and the dice cup as well because they've got them matching as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Have you seen the things that they've got for the carry cases? Have you seen that? Where
No.
I can't remember what they're doing. The Theodore carry cases that you get for Blood Bowl. Basically, it's plastic that goes in there, so you can put your models in. It covers them up, and then it just fills up your Theodore plastic case, and then you open it out. It gives you all your like a custom pitch, custom re-roll counter, track, and things like that. So you just get a whole thing, and you just put it in there, and it stores. And it's a display stand as well for your models.
We should stick a link on the old Facebook site so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it reminds me to go and have a look at them.
Yeah, they're really good. There's some really, really good stuff on there. What about you, Drew? Have you had a look?
I've had a brief look because they did the things with the scoreboards where you can store the dice inside, don't they? And you can put your team names on.
Yeah.
Those I really liked.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff.
I think this is a bit of a Marmite subject, but I'm really looking at the dice towers. What does everyone think about dice towers?
Yeah, I
I
love
think
them.
dice towers are good.
Especially theirs.
I've got no issues with dice
They're
towers.
really cool.
Some people do.
Sometimes they're too loud. Sometimes you need to put dead
Yeah,
on
there
the
is
inside.
that, but they work. I mean, I
There
think
was,
this
there was a guy on the Blood Bowl community group whose favourite miniature had a dice thrown at him and he chipped his nose and he was fucking furious. He's like, if you people don't use dice towers, I will hunt you down and I will hurt you. was
Yeah,
his
yeah, I've
response.
seen it.
And I've thrown dice at people and their miniatures before it happens.
I either use a cup and a slammer.
Yeah.
I'd use what do you call them? Like a dice like
Tray.
a dice tray. Yeah, like a dice tray, but it's like a mat. So I'd use a dice tray.
A mouse mat.
Yeah, basically with clips on the end. So
I
I'll
do
just
like
use
those
that.
water bowl ones, those folding
That's what I'm using. The water bowl fold ones. They're fucking outstanding.
That's a
Absolutely
great
amazing.
idea.
Yeah. So that's what I use at the minute. But yeah, the dice towers, Mike, is definitely a must. Yeah, definitely a must. I think they're really good. Especially, I like dice towers.
No dice
Castle
sliding.
Creation ones. Castle Creation ones are like a Blood Bowl ball, I think, and then you take the top off, and that's really-
Yeah. There's lovely. They've got some really nice stuff on Old Castle. Can't wait to get my hands on loads of the stuff. Honestly, I'm going to be fucking Old Castle out, kitted.
The book as well. You know
That's a D&D book.
yeah, that's cool.
Oh, actually, while we're on the message of that D&D, not a lot of people know this, but we are going to be branching out from Blood Bowl as well. Yeah, there's going to be even nerdier. We're going to be going into playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Boards and Swords.
Moving over there. Yeah. We've started. We're already on the first campaign, so we're just going through it at the minute, just learning how to play it. We're going to be podcasting that, so keep an eye out on that. It's going to be really good.
I've been
Yeah.
playing Baldur's Gate on the iPad recently. Do you remember
Baldur's Gate was amazing. Baldur's
It's-
Gate
so
was
they-
so good.
They did a slightly updated version, but it still looks pretty old. It's like maybe a 10 out on the iPad. Absolutely fantastic.
It's a really good game, isn't it? I really like Baldur's Gate. I think I had it on the Mega Drive.
Oh, I've never played Diablo,
2.
but I've nearly finished Baldur's Gate, and then I'm going to do Icewind Dale, and then I'm going to try and have sex with a woman.
We're finally gonna score. Thank God.
Yeah,
A real one.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's going to be my aim.
That's a big goal.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, as we always do, we always ask the listeners if there's anything that they would like to ask us. Everyone went straight for Alan, so none of us have got, I got one question for me, but the rest are for you, Alan.
Should we do your question first?
Yeah, we'll do mine first. Liam, have you ever offered an opponent a dance-off instead of playing Blood Bowl?
Down, up, right, left.
No,
No.
Because you
never.
don't think you'd win.
No, unless I can't remember. Yeah,
What dance
yeah.
move would you do?
I would Irish jig it, then moonwalk out of the room.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stylish.
Yeah.
I
Classy.
tried to moonwalk, but apparently it's just walking backwards when I do it. True story. All right, questions for Alan.
Question for Alan. Okay. Would you rather fight a 1,000 gummy bear-sized Liams or one Liam-sized gummy bear?
Liam-sized gummy bear.
That it, straight
Yeah.
up.
It's like a punch bag.
I love it. I just thought about this before. Of course, I'll fucking
What would
fight
your
it.
opening move be?
Round one, fight.
Elbow.
To the
Face.
nice.
Actually, yeah.
gummy
Tell us how you would destroy this gummy bear.
Just elbow to the face. And then just low kick it to death.
So you'd avoid its big old tummy. You
Yeah.
just go top and bottom.
Is this the same rule as jelly beans? Bite the head off.
Yeah.
Would you
Punch the brain.
fucking low kick it to death?
Yeah.
What do you mean low kick?
Come here,
it
stand
to
up and
death?
let me low kick you and see how
I
often
think, Liam,
long
it
you're
would be a
standing
kick
up.
to the feet. You'd remove the foot, it would drop down,
So I
and then
broke
you
my
just
ankle.
keep kicking.
You chop it down.
So
Yeah.
you'd chop my ankle down till I'm 2 stubs.
Yeah.
Then you'll kick my legs off, so my
Yeah.
calves off, so I'm just knees and thighs. Then you'll kick my thighs off.
Yeah.
Then you'll kick my torso off, so I've just got a head.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Then you just kick my head away.
Like
Yeah.
a gummy bear fight,
Fucking
kind of like the
Jesus.
Black Knight from Monty Python.
I was going to say there's a Monty Python sketch in there somewhere.
Yeah, but there's no bones. It just bounced.
Oh, okay.
It would, well, yeah.
I wish I knew someone that could do a video like that and just get like a model of me and Alan just low kick it to death.
Just want to give Alan some PCP until he starts hallucinating and then unleash him on you.
Fucking don't. Fucking running through the walls, wouldn't it? Imagine it. What happened? Anyway, so Alan, okay, here's a bunch of questions. This is from Jeff Gallenbach. He's asked, how many times have you worn ladies' underwear?
None.
None. Never.
Today.
Shut up. Yeah, what are you wearing today?
None today. No, never.
You've never worn it. So, how many times have you read the rules?
Well, I've read a rule,
You've read one rule, well
but I've
done.
not read the rules.
And how many times have you read the rules in ladies' underwear?
Well, Jeff, none.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
So, would you wear underwear and read the rules if he threw his underwear in a Tom Jones style?
Probably not, no.
Probably not. God, Alan, yeah, I would.
Wait, you say probably not, so there is a chance you would.
What would it take?
There's a monetary value I fit here.
This is for all of us as well. This is from Richard Robertson. Richard Robertson. What Blood Bowl skill would you take in real life? Like the ability to leak over a queue in Sainsbury's?
Oh, now leap would be good. But you could only leap 2 spaces forward in the queue, though.
I know, and you've got to roll to make sure that you land as well.
Yeah. Can you imagine dying doing that?
Yeah, and having to go to the back
Just
of the
fucking
post office
falling,
queue.
just falling on the
another
floor.
one.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I won't take leap.
Dauntless.
He's been fucking.
Such
he's
a
bland.
badass.
I know. I'm fucking dauntless. And what would you do,
And
dauntless?
how would you use your dauntless? Would you like walk up to Arnie, go dauntless, mate?
Hello, cutie pie.
Yeah.
I'd pay to do that.
Walk up to Tyson Fury, dauntless. That's it.
I can actually see
Champion
that,
of the world.
see that happening. You get loads of cool belts.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't punch him, you'd low kick him, wouldn't you?
If it was a Thai boxing fight,
Well, no, elbow to the face, then low kick.
Yeah, that's
if it was a Thai boxing, oh yeah, one of the greatest Thai boxers in the world, Sanchai. Yeah, dauntless,
Oh, yeah.
elbow, low kick, dead. Awesome. Champion of the world.
I'd love to see you walk into the ring, roll a one, fail your dauntless, and get your fucking shit pushed in.
Are we going on to D&D now? Roll a 1.
Well, that's what you do with your dauntless rolls, isn't it? Roll a one. I think I'd go very big hand. Yeah,
We'll leave that there. We'll leave that there.
that would be my skill. And I'd just high five everyone, like I was from the 90s.
Oh, an American high five. How perfectly vulgar.
Liam, high five.
High five. Oh my god, that's a good one.
Thanks, man.
That is really good. I have no idea what I'd have. No idea. I'd probably have sidestep.
I'll probably go for pro. Re-roll everything.
You can already fucking sidestep.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but if people go, Liam, you're like, where's he got? Liam, what's up? So we fucking stop sidestepping. That's it.
Yeah, all right, I can see the advantages of that.
It'd just be dead funny. It'd just wind people up going, oh, I'm playing Liam. Is it? He's fucking gone.
He's behind me.
He's fucking gone.
What about shadowing?
Oh, you could do shit. Nah, sidestepping's fun.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's like you'll try and low kick me. Dodge out the way.
2 heads. You can navigate better.
Check your mirrors while still looking forwards. Safety first.
2 heads.
I
That's
respect
not bad.
that.
Would you want 2 pug heads, or would you want like an Allen head? Like the same
2
head?
pug heads. And
Two
no,
pug-
no.
Because you could like...
Good night, Bert.
Good night, Ernie.
Because it...
It's not great at your own head.
yeah, exactly.
Welcome to another episode of What If Pug Had 2 Heads?
Will you close your eyes while I'm tugging away? Stop watching me wank.
Well, stop moving. I'm trying to watch the teller.
Join us next time for another exciting episode of What If Pug Had 2 Heads?
What about you, Mike?
I don't know, very long legs.
Why would you have very long legs, Mike?
Peeking over walls, huh?
Get myself up the tree so I can look in the windows better.
Yeah.
I have no reason. Either that or...
I just really want long
It
legs.
would be really handy for sports, I think.
If he was a midget, I'd understand.
I've been sat here for the last 2 minutes trying to think about it, and the only ones that spring to mind are tentacles and very long legs. I can't think why.
My first thought was Mighty Blow, but I didn't want to say it in front of you people.
Why? We're mature adults here.
What was the next question?
I love that little face. Fucking mighty blow. Next question. Oh, here we go. I've got to go into my phone. 1 second.
Oh.
I know we've got loads. We've got 38 responses.
In the meantime, I've got a question for Liam.
Oh, here we go.
Is it about him being a vegan?
It is about him being a vegan,
Well.
actually. It's funny you should say that. Would you rather, Liam,
Yep.
would you rather eat meat again or lose to me at Blood Bowl again?
That's a good one.
I have no idea, mate.
Let's
I'd
sweeten
eat-
the
I'd-
deal. It's a bacon sandwich.
I'd eat a
Yeah.
bacon sandwich straight up, mate. I'm sorry. I've never fucking
That's
listened
all right.
to you again. The stress and the shit that you've given me over the past fucking year and a half about it. Just to eat a bacon sandwich and have the shits for a couple of days. No, that'd be totally fine, mate. Bacon sandwich. Thanks for the question now, Alan. So we're going to go through it. This is for everybody as well, from Alex Warmill, who's doing a water bowl, who we're going to see in a couple of weeks. So when this comes out, it'll be the next water bowl next year. Is that right? By the time this comes out, it'll be the fucking water bowl next year.
You damn bitch.
Listeners, I would anticipate this being released sometime around the April mark.
Cheers, mate.
Q3.
Oh, dear me. So which will happen first? We sort out what's happening with Brexit. Alan breaks 10 wins on Fumble, or Liam is found tucking into a bacon butty.
Liam's found tucking into a bacon
Yeah.
Well,
butty.
Liam definitely found it. Yeah, you're not going to
In
win.
fact, on the Sunday of the water bowl, I reckon you're going to be eating bacon butty that day because
Mate,
you're
I
going to be
would-
so hungover.
Mate,
Leave one
I
in
won't
his
be eating
bag.
that. I'm going down on the Friday. I'm going there Friday and
You're
Saturday.
gonna be
Are you going
absolutely
Friday, Saturday?
battered.
No, I'm rocking up really early Saturday morning. I've got Joe Gunn coming around on the Friday night to play some Blood Bowl and maybe a bit of Legion because I'm taking a Slan team to the Water Bowl. I've never played with a Slan team or against a Slan team. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I thought it might be handy to have a
gotta
game
roll.
before a tournament.
It's just rolling lots of dice, mate.
Like I rolled a dice before, I was pretty good at it. So it should be fine.
He's really good, isn't he, mate?
That's
Rolling
my...
dice.
Yeah, Mike. What was the score again, Mike?
7-1.
Do you know what, Mike? You're actually the third person I've totally destroyed at Blood Bowl recently.
What were the other scores, though?
It wasn't so much the scores, but I took...
Well, it was.
It was...
To make
it was
me feel better.
Well, that won't make you feel better. It was 3-1 and 2-0.
That's not really destroying
But
there, is it?
I pitch cleared a couple of guys at the UKTC, which I'll talk about.
Nice.
Thanks very much.
This one's for Pug. Deep Root build or Zara and Carla build? I don't know what that is. Is that your mighty blow?
That's a sensible question.
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Currently, I would say the Zara and Clara.
I totally agree with you.
Especially against more agile teams.
Yeah. I've had my fourth game with them, and they're a bit overpowered. But the halflings, I don't see why it should be overpowered, and I don't
You're
see
paying
why.
for them.
Exactly. I mean, the water bowl, I only end up with 9 flings, 2 trees, Zara Cara, and a chef. I'd have no rerolls and nothing else.
But if you're playing fluff, you get no glory out of it because they're always scoring and doing stuff.
Yeah.
You don't get your air miles.
No, but the thing is with the water bowl, I've taken 2 trees, Zara Cara, an edge 4 halfling. That's it. That's all
What's
you
the
need.
rule set, is it?
It's you pick upgrades, so there's 4 upgrades, isn't there?
Yeah, there's 5 singles and a double, 4 singles, a double, and a
Movement
and a move,
or armour.
That's it.
armor, and then you can have like a strength.
3 singles, a double, and
Is it based on tit?
edge 4.
No,
no
there's no
tiers.
tiering now. So
Ooh.
if you take a Fling team or a Goblin team, you're really going to struggle.
Yeah. And we're really going to struggle. We're going to be really bad. What are you taking, Alan?
Well, I want to take Flings.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they're not here in time, I'm going to take Chaos.
Well, everybody, by the time this comes out, but everybody will have their halfling team.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Who's got
every
his?
single one.
Drew's got his, hasn't he?
Mine have arrived and they are beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to painting them. I've got myself some lovely bright pink paint, and I'm going to do them like the
pink cherry blossom.
Pink Foot Panther professional halfling team. That is going to be my colour scheme. Well, thank you,
I
Bug.
like that.
But yeah, I've got a few other things that I might paint first because I want to clear all my painting schedule and concentrate on doing them really nice.
You have to be careful how you paint them pink because there's the Fondant Fancies halving team.
Fondant Fancies. Such a soft name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like brutal names for halflings, like,
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Keep waiting.
I don't know, Beefy.
Well, that was an anticlimax.
I was trying to think of something tough, but I can't think of anything tough for halflings.
My halflings are all going to be called Liam, and they're going to be the anti-vegan attack squad.
I'm glad we've all thought about our names.
The anti-vegan attack squad.
Yeah, they're all going to be,
Like paint T-shirts on and put like fucking
yeah,
like lettuces and broccoli on
it's
them.
going to be like Bruce Lee's Game of Death tracksuit,
yeah.
yellow and black, and they're going to have like a big V with a stop sign. It's just like that's it.
Sign.
Yeah,
The anti-vegan attack league.
yeah.
I like that. Anti-vegan
Does
attack
that
league.
sound ferocious enough for you?
Yeah, that's as tough as I think I can get. See, I always made mine the mini sober Vikings, but I don't like it. I know it's proper boring, isn't it? I'm gonna proper man it up. Might call them like the Allen's belly buttons,
Yeah, cool.
something like that.
The celery squad.
Salad fingers.
Fucking salad fingers. So yeah, we all agree that deep root build or the Zara and Carla build is the best. Which one? You don't know yet.
I don't know because I've not.
And you don't know either. So we agree that Zara and Carla are the best by far. I totally agree.
I've only ever played Flings with Morgan Puggy, so
Until we get a chainsaw for half.
I know. Who are you taking?
I don't know. I've not built my squad.
Yeah, but what you originally put, so you was going to take Morg,
Yeah,
That's expensive.
I can't remember what else.
you was going to scrap a tree. This is really bad. Like the
No,
roster's
no, no.
really bad.
This was for Stone Bowl.
So the water bowl one, you're going to scrap a tree.
Yeah.
So you got, I know, I know. One tree, Morg, Zara,
Yeah.
and the rest Flings.
That's
No
it.
re-rolls, no chef.
So super expensive star player that you really don't want to use re-rolls on.
Yeah, but no re-rolls or chef.
That's what I thought of first.
Well, that's not
No
a very,
re-rolls or a
that's
chef
not
on
a very
one
good
tree.
idea.
This is a really bad idea.
Yeah, I know it's not a very good idea. But if my Flings don't come in time, I'm going to take Chaos. So
They will get here in time.
start passing to the Minotaur again.
Jesus, I'll then borrow mine if he needs to.
Exactly, yeah. We'll get your halfling team. You're taking halflings.
I really want to take Halflings.
And it'll be me and you in the last round right at the end.
Cool.
It will be.
How many people are going to the water bowl?
110. Sold out now. Yeah, sold out. It's a great tournament. I've gone...
I've been to one. That was years ago,
Yeah,
though.
they're really good. Alex does a great job.
I'm really looking forward to going.
It was so much fun. It's so quick. It's so easy. There's drinks after. We have pizza after. I don't, obviously. I have grass and twigs.
No, we're going to do a food challenge after.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And what's the food challenge?
Well, it's a burger. It's a burger challenge, but I've had a look and they do a meat one and a vegan one. So you can do the vegan one and I'll do the meat one.
Then I'll sober up.
Yeah.
Liam's bush tucker trial. It's literally
Bush touching. Liam's bush touching.
Bush toucher.
Liam's bus toucher. I would like that. Bus toucher. Bush toucher. Do you like that? Did you like that?
I did.
Did you?
I didn't like the way you were looking
You kind
at
of
me
got
when you
aroused.
said
You
it.
went, oh. I saw you get all giddy when I did it.
Taking my wedding ring off.
So, Alan,
Nobody needs to know.
when is a strawberry dead?
What?
When is a strawberry dead?
When it's in my fucking stomach. That's when a strawberry's dead. When it's eaten with double
When
cream.
is a strawberry dead? That was from Mark Campbell, by the way.
That's just surreal.
Oh, dear me. Okay, so this is Torsten Blatt. I can never say his last name. It's Torsten Blatter, the guy running the World Cup, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But he's asked us a question as well. Should halflings get access to secret weapons? Example, a goulash cannon, a 10-day-old baguette, a banana Joe.
Dwarven battle bread.
Yeah, something like that. Or a banana peel that we could leave on the ground.
Star player only,
I
I'd
tell you what,
say.
everybody's like asking for stuff like that. That's what people want from the halfling team. They want a bombardier. They want something that they can throw. Like
Well,
a
then you
secret
might as well
weapon.
just go gobbo.
Yeah.
You've got to keep halflings as a halfling.
Halflings have to stay useless.
One kind of a weapon, maybe.
I think they need a nice little bomber or something where they could chuck stuff on the floor. So if you run over
Sharpened butter knife.
it, something,
whatever.
just a little hint, a little, just gives them that little bit of an edge.
Something with the secret weapon on where you could use your bribes on. Because you know you're going to foul anyway. And
We have actually done the
competition?
Yeah. So we're going to actually discuss this today. So I've come up with the top 3 that I've found. There's a guy, his name's Tony Alexovsky, and he's sent in about 25 halfling ideas. And
He was prolific.
He was so good, and he's done some really good ones. So I'm going to read a couple of
The
his.
backstories I like reading on them.
And I'm going to let you pick one of his, and then what we'll do is I'm going to read the other 3 out, and then we'll decide who's the winner. It's as easy as that, yeah?
Yep.
So the first one was Tony Alexovsky, so I'm going to do his 2 first. So this is Borden Beetroot. He is standard movement, standard AV, his secret weapon, he throws veggie bombs. It's just a bombardier.
Yeah, that's cool.
Straight up. Standard. think that's what everybody wants. A
No, it's
bombardier.
been done.
Been done.
Yeah, I think you could just paint a goblin pink and that's that guy.
Exactly. Yeah, okay.
Just add halfling to...
So here's the next one. I
Bombadil
love
snot.
this.
All right,
All right. I absolutely love this. So this is Kindle the Gardener. His ability is to unroot trees.
No way!
He also provides D3 fans during a blitz. So he does D3 fans at the start, so you get that no matter what when he's in the team. And if you blitz through the tree, you would unroot him on a 2+. So that's how you would have to do it.
So he has to declare a blitz.
Yeah,
It's his
run
own
through the
tree that's rooted.
Yeah. So you could go, right, there's a character there, blitz through the tree.
What's the negative
unroot
on
him.
it?
It just,
Bounces off? Stunned?
I don't know, it just says on a 2+, you blitz the tree and he unroots him.
I like it.
2+.
But you'd have to waste your blitz to do it.
You waste a blitz to do it.
Yeah, no, I
2
think
plus is a bit
wasting
easy.
a blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, you waste a blitz to get an abort. To unroot a tree could be massive.
Yeah, no, I like it.
That is
And
really
then how
clever.
annoyed would you be if you're like, oh, I've just unrooted this fella, and then you roll a 1 next turn?
I know. And then you just fucking hit him again, don't you?
I like that gardener fella.
It's really good. It's good. So I'm going to move on to the next ones. This is from Bin Wealthy. It's Bimbo the Nobbler Scraggins. Okay. He's just got 2 heads. So that's basically what he is. He's got movement 7, strength 2, agility 3, AV 6. He has claw, dodge, eyes in the back of his head, which is 2 heads, stab, side step, and sneaky git.
Where does he get his claw from?
Yeah.
You'll have a wanking claw, I guess.
Nice.
Too much wanking. Wanking claw.
I have one of those ones.
Yeah. Alan's still got his.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
It's nice. Nice little sneaky git, a nice little guy running around, causing a bit of...
And
That's what I mean.
The
It's just a bit
the
of...
claw's good. It would make him a massive target, though.
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, ooh, just fuck off, mate.
Yeah. But then
Then
he'll
like
be...
any halfling with a skill. Dead.
Yeah, definitely. This is the last one from Trevor Craig. His name is Gorgeous George the Gorging Gorgon.
Jesus.
Is standard halfling again, movement 5, strength 2, but agility 4, AV 6. He's got dodge, stunty, right stuff, stab, but he also has big hand, foul appearance, and short hands. So he's basically a guy who's greedy and just eats up, but he's got a hand so he can pick up balls better and stuff like that. Just so it's like a standard little ball carrier that's running around.
I like him.
That's
and
quite clever.
Edge 4 makes him quite good for
An
flinging
Edge
as
4
well.
ball carrier, that's pretty damn fucking
He can
good.
get launched.
Yeah.
Everything.
And die.
Yeah. But that's that. I mean, this is what we've been talking about quite a lot on the show. Is that like we have so many ideas like that, but that little extra bit for halflings would make a massive difference. I mean, if you've just got a stab halfling, that could cause all sorts of havoc.
I quite like
It's mental.
It'd be running around the backfield and in and stab and
Because
out.
that chameleon star player that plays for the Lizard team has got a stab. Never used
what's
him.
his name?
Chameleon Bob. I can't remember. But he's a blodger. He's stunty. He's pretty quick. And he's moving 8. He can just run in and shank somebody up.
Yeah.
Like a night out in London. Awesome.
But yeah, I totally agree. It can cause mayhem. So they're the top 3. I mean, which ones do you think? I'm totally straightened up with a gardener. I think
The
to unroot
unroot
the
tree.
tree would be
Yeah.
so much fun and so handy. I think that is
I'm
fucking
torn between him and
outstanding.
the stab guy because I think as much as I like a secret weapon, goblins have got secret weapons. I think maybe they're having to have a scholastic stab so they're not getting sent off.
Yeah.
So I kind of
using
like,
a fork and...
yeah.
Like a Mike Myers with a butcher's knife.
Yeah. But there's another one that came up as well. A lady with a frying pan. So she would kind of add the same thing, like it was stab, but then also when blitzed, had a strength 3 blitz, like a normal halfling. But it's just a...
Like horns.
Yeah, but she was hitting around the head
the
with a frying
pan,
pan.
I'd have it as stab, but the worst it can do is knock you out.
Yeah.
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 That's what I mean. Stuff like that. So
Become
just
Bob
that,
style.
Welcome to Shooting Stars. I see you've got a frying pan, Vic.
Yes.
Bob style. So that's it. So what do you think, Alan?
Yeah, the gardener.
So we've got 2 gardener, 3 gardener.
I'd go for the gardener.
Looks like
to be
there's 2
honest, 'cause
left.
All right,
It's
well,
kind of themey.
Yeah.
I like the stabber.
I mean, to unroot a tree, I fucking imagine that. That to me is
That'd be
just...
so useful. Because when you get 2...
You're just sitting there going, oh, I need to get that 1 turn touchdown. And then my tree's rooted. You're like, shit. And then you got my fucking gardener. Gives you that
And you're desperately
1
trying to hold
extra.
back them on
It's
the
loads more
sideline.
rolls, but it still gives you that extra...
Previously, you've been very much for another positional, whereas like a
I have.
gardener's kind of sort of a utility player, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's an extra...
You get some great miniatures as well, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's
Imagine
a good
it. Nice little guy with like
Hey,
a
on the rules of
spade.
it, was there anything else other than the unroot part of it? It was just a normal halfling?
He also does D3 fans, so he gives you D3 fans at the beginning of the game, which could be massive.
But you lose him if he goes off?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so it's a bit of a
Like an Alan Titchmarsh, who also has 3 fans.
Ground farce.
Come on, I'll be waiting for you. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the gardener.
A gardener, excellent. So we can totally say that Tony Lossie won with Kindle the Gardener.
Well done, Tony.
Yeah,
Well
so
done,
what
Tony.
we're going to do is create a miniature on the gardener, and we're going to do that. We're going to get his stats out, and then hopefully Games Workshop will hear something like this and see that hopefully they'll come up with something for us, and, you know, fingers crossed. Exactly. So we're going to go through more questions. How many halfling teams will you expect at the World Cup?
So,
What was it, 1,000 odd?
1,428 coaches are now going.
Right, 10% is...
There's loads of
is the
halfling
best
teams going in.
percentage turnout we've had, I think, at the NAFC. 14%, I think it
Well,
was.
the increase in the past year, it might be us, who knows, at the UKTC, no one took halflings. Or the year
Scum.
before.
and this year there was 14,
14 halfling coaches.
doubling the amount of goblins.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Which is going crazy. Which is the halflings are now starting to get a bit of a name for themselves. People are putting stuff out there. They want to touchdowners.
The NAF did a little stat of which teams are the best, trying to look at the tierings again, and the halflings were performing much better than goblins.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even like a few percent, but like a good sort of 20%.
It is absolutely OP.
Yeah.
It is mad, isn't it?
The sisters.
Yeah, it's OP.
sisters are doing-
Absolutely OP, but I totally agree. I think though, moving forward, I think there's going to be a good 50 or 60, quite easily. You
When
know?
do they release the stats for that?
They will be releasing the stats for that.
Because you've got to supply your roster.
Yeah, because what we're going to do, we're actually going to give every halfling coach a goodie bag.
Hand job.
Say what?
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
Yeah, me
Oh,
and
yeah.
put a hand job. I can get this.
I ain't getting involved on that one.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm really good at it.
Bring my gloves.
Topless
Right.
and shandy. No, don't do gloves, mate. Bareback.
Natural stroke. I think we might find there's no halfling players in the World Cup now.
As long as you don't encounter a 100-foot hero, that's
I'll
fine.
tell you what, I actually found something out at work as well, right? Because I said to someone, oh yeah, topless and shandy, right? Is that where you shag someone's fat? I do remember that. So what do you mean? It's like,
Were they looking at your tummy at the time?
yeah, well, I know. But they were like, oh yeah, it's where you shag someone's fat, isn't it? It's like, do you mean you shag someone's fat? Do people have sex with people's fat? And it's like, yeah, but it is. So we looked it up. It's called hot dogging.
Hot dog, eh?
Hot dogging, yeah. So it looks like so you close it off, you
Sausage
put your willy
pie.
in between the fat and have sex with it, and then it looks like a hot dog.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah, a hot dogging. So there you go. Lesson for you kids. Hot dogging. Disgusting. Mike's looking like, I'm not putting that in. I'm not.
I'll never watch the film Sausage Party in the same way.
My human Blood Bowl team is called the Cleveland Steamers.
Okay.
My Amazon's called Camel Toe United.
Come on, don't fuck's
Do you know what a Cleveland Steamer is?
No, what's a Cleveland
Google it
Steamer?
later.
Oh,
Go on. Oh, you can tell
this
us
is
now.
Tenacious D reference, I think.
Oh, go on. What's a Cleveland Steamer?
It's when you take a shit on someone's chest and then roll it up and down with your butt.
Disgusting!
Yeah, that's not going in.
All right.
Look at Alan texting again.
I'm not. I'm
He's,
looking
not
for
saying,
this.
he's on Pornhub looking for Cleveland Steamers.
Drew, you're not meant to tell everyone.
Sorry, mate.
It's using your account.
Oh, here we go. Alan, this one's for you, mate. You're going to love this.
Oh,
if you
great.
had one Mortal Kombat character to enter Blood Bowl as a special character and perform on pitch fatalities, which one would it be, and why would he kill Alan?
Mortal Kombat character. Who was I always? Probably Scorpion.
Of course, he was Scorpion.
I would take Raiden if it wasn't cultural appropriation. You can't have it now, can you?
Raiden. I don't know. I'd have Johnny Cage just because he's a knobhead, isn't he?
Well, that's a good call, actually.
Yeah. What did
obvious.
he used to do? He used to kick your head off, split kick your head
Split
off, didn't
kick.
he? Yeah, I'd do that. I wouldn't low kick you. I'd fucking high kick you.
Yeah, probably Scorpion. Sub-Zero.
So what did Sub-Zero do? So how would he kill Alan?
Just a freeze uppercut.
Oh no, but his fatality
No,
was the
he
ripping
pulled the
the
head out
head.
and shit with the spine.
You see, that's the only thing with Scorpion. Scorpion's not got the greatest fatality because he just takes his hood off. And
But
flies
nowadays, they've got like 3 or 4 each.
Yeah.
I've not played it for a few
I
times.
played number 10, it was alright.
There's a new one coming out.
Number
this
11,
year.
yeah.
Number 11's coming out this year.
Funny
amazing
that,
as
coming
well.
after 10.
Sequels. Never as good as the original. Except they are.
So, Alan, another question for you, mate. You ready?
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favourite colour of the alphabet?
What did you just say, Bill?
Potato.
Red.
Who sent that in?
That was from Robert Williams' day. Oh, dear God. If you unscrew your belly button, does your bum fall off? That was from Russell Ashley at the GDBBL. If you unscrew your belly button, does your bum fall off? I love it. I know that he gets fed up with these questions. That's why I keep getting them to come in.
No.
No, it doesn't fall off. Can you have... I can't even say that word. Come on, you can... I can't read. Can you have...
It?
Can you have an omnipotent God and free will?
I don't know what the word means, so...
All-knowing.
All-knowing.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
yeah, you can. He knows what you're going to do, but you still... Oh, God, no.
You still
Can
have
you?
to choose.
Yeah, but if he already knows, then if it's predetermined, do you have free will?
Oh, that's
Mind is
deep.
blown.
Go on, you read the
So
next one,
here on
Drew.
the spiritual hour,
From Holger, if G-Dub published the Halfling team and Spike Journal tomorrow, who do you think the new star players will be? I think it's going to be the Gardener.
Yeah, I think...
Because
The gardener would be wicked.
Games Workshop has never had an original idea, and they'll just steal ours.
It was a joke, Mark. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
That knife went deep.
way to go on getting our thing signed up there.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Drew will not be on the next episode.
Talk about biting the hand that feeds you.
Unleash the lawyers!
You ever seen a cease and desist letter?
If there was ever a thing for an edit, it was there.
I don't think they're going to put a new one in. I really don't think they're going to...
I love G-Dub, and I defended them in the last podcast because I think they do a lot of really, really great stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would be surprised if they do Halflings soon,
Wrong, absolutely brimming over with wrong ability.
because there's a lot of things that will sell better.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, Halflings didn't sell too bad at all.
And there's not a lot in the background fluff from yesteryear that they can
Really
trawl
well-
for
And
keeping it original.
And the other thing is, they're not stupid, and they will have seen the Iron Golems team come out. And I've seen a few others. There's the Warplock Miniatures one, which isn't as good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex Huntley. But yeah, I think that they'll probably focus on something that's going to sell more.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Because, I mean, if you look at the style and stuff that Grebo are pulling out at the minute, they're struggling. Have you seen that Lizardman team?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And I love them. But I got the Fanarth Lizards that came with my Slan, and those lizards are great. And I got the Warplock Miniatures
Lizardman.
Skinks.
Oh,
just
yeah.
the Skinks, because they are
The Skinks
fantastic.
are really good.
Thank you, Alex Huntley.
Yeah. I think the Skinks are really good.
They're really... So I'm looking forward to
I
those.
hated the
arriving.
Lizardmen. That Crocs was shit. Sorry, Alex Huntley. But no, I absolutely loved the Skinks. They were really good.
The thing about Warplock Miniatures is it's not to everyone's taste, but they've got a really unique, distinct style, and a lot of people really like it. And funny enough, they're halflings. I don't know if you've seen them from the
I've
Ark
seen
world. Are fantastic. Well done, Alex Huntley.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a question now from Sean Stevenson, who is one of our Birmingham boys, runs the Manor Bowl.
Yeah. Does the
And
West Midland... No, he's the...
Manor Bowl.
Yeah, and the Midland Championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Won stunting.
Yeah. Oh, he did, yeah.
I played him.
Well done, mate.
I played him at the Strangle Bowl. Had a very pleasant game with him.
Yeah.
And
It's a great lad, Sean. Good
drew
lad.
1-all, which is nice. He says...
Not 7-1.
No, I was using my goblins.
All right, okay.
I was just thinking it had been a good 10-15 minutes since it had been mentioned.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, Pug, you beat me as well.
Oh, yeah.
with your fling.
With my halflings, yeah.
I mean, that's worse than getting beaten 7-1 by...
All right.
What was the last one? So your last game was Pug. Drew was your first game. Who was the middle
I was
game?
not smiling.
Use a middle game.
Yeah, who beat you in the middle game?
It was still crying, wasn't it, from the first game?
He lost the middle one as well. Came dead last.
Have you got the spoon?
Me and Dan came dead last. I didn't personally come, and Dan didn't come dead last either.
Oh no, it was Peter Gould, wasn't
Yeah,
it? It was
Peter
Peter
Gould
Gould who
managed it.
came dead last.
He's dead nice as well. And he
Yeah.
turned up and he was
Excellent.
like, I just want to fucking play Shadespire.
Did he really?
Sean Stevenson said, do you think goblins should be tier 2 in a 3-tier system?
This is
I'll
a
answer that.
big.
No, Sean. No, they shouldn't. Just because you couldn't beat mine doesn't
You
mean
see,
that they're...
I put this out there. I actually spoke to somebody about this, right? And I'm not going to drop names or anything like that, but we had a massive discussion, and loads of people have been mentioning it, but nobody's like stepping up to the mark who said, yeah, I think it should be tier 2.
But they are the lowest scoring team on the... Now, they've got a win rate of 33%. I would say that in the DBBL last season, I only lost 2 games all season with my goblins because I'm good with them.
How can you not beat goblins? Jeez.
Yeah.
They're sneaky little
I
buggers.
beat you 2-0 in the final.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
a little
Yeah,
cry,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I fucking hated that. Would say our game was quite close, wasn't it? It's the first half. It was 1-1. It was all right.
Wait, in the final?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I beat you 2-0. You're
was it?
misremembering.
Wasn't it 0-0 in the first half? I remember it was so close, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, my dice are going bad. My dice are going bad. Your dice are going really well. Then I went, fuck this game, it's shit. And then I just started doing stupid stuff, and then it didn't work.
I seem to remember just being all over your game.
Yeah,
but,
you smashed it. You did.
It was a few months back now. Okay, oh my God, there's a lot of comments on here about this, but let's just say, no, they're very much tier 3.
I told you
Look at
there's
the nav
loads.
stats.
I told you there's loads of people talking on it.
Yeah, mostly
okay.
Steve Cross telling Sean to shut up.
Steve!
You shut up, Steve Cross. Next is, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh, we have this every single fucking
Again
time.
by Sean. I'm going to tell you, Sean, the answer is the same. Same as it was last time. Mark Throweck says, when are coming on our podcast as the Fling expert?
What does that
Makes no grammatical sense.
When are you? He's Mr. You out.
Okay.
When are you coming on the podcast as a Mr. Expert?
As a fling expert.
When is who?
When are we going to go on his podcast as the Fling experts?
Yeah.
When we are experts, Mark. That's the answer.
Is it Mark Prorek who asked
Yeah.
it? Cheeky bastard, isn't he?
And we can go on.
Yeah, of course
not
we
me.
are.
I
Just
never
blag
played
it.
the Fling game.
We're
yeah.
not experts though. There's no way
You're
we're
pretty good,
experts.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow your frock up, but you are the best one here at playing Fling by a mile.
Strangleball. You were on the
You
top
were top
table in
table,
the
yeah.
last game.
Yeah, that sod Throweck ruined my chances of winning it.
You.
Swine.
But it went from top table in the last game at the Strangle Bowl to bottom table in the last game at the Two Drunk Flings one, because there was no way that we weren't on the bottom table.
Even though it's a fling-friendly tournament. It's,
It was?
Yeah, you got quite a lot of stuff for our flings. It's like 1,200, like 5 doubles, 5
1,250.
singles, 3 doubles, or an Allen pack.
I took the Allen pack. Somebody gave me
That's
leap on the
fucking
trail.
hell. Honestly. So you won the first person to call Alan a name.
Did I? Is that what it was
Oh,
for?
and that was
That's
like
what
the
it
best
was.
prize.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I said the first person to moan and just say something bad about Alan gets a thingy, and it was literally within like 3
I stepped
minutes.
in the door.
Yeah, it was literally walked in.
No, but I'm pretty sure it was Pug opened the door and he was like, "You're a prick."
That's what it was. As quick as that, honestly, all day.
It wasn't even through the door. He opened the door and he was like, "You're a prick."
Yeah, you did some fucking right horrible stuff to people, like Danny Pegg, you sick bastard. Didn't you
Played him. I played him there as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did he win you?
Yeah.
Danny's not much. He doesn't win often, does he?
No.
Richard Saxby. Should the Bonehead podcast and the Two Drunk Flings work together to create an alternative to Grack and Crumbleberry?
Yeah, so that's the thing we've been doing. I've been speaking a lot to the guys at Bonehead Podcast. Then we just basically, they are a small podcast. We're just trying to give them a bit of a shout out because we are going to do a little bit of work together with them as well. We're going to do a bit of work with the Fumble Podcast, which is Mark Frorek. And then, yeah, like you said, we've got Richard Saxby from the Bonehead Podcast.
Grant Hortz has said, what international tourney would you attend if money was no issue? There's one going on in France
there's
that's
so
supposed to be
many.
pretty good. Imagine the smell of garlic.
Lucretia.
Lettuce.
The Tasty Bowl, yeah, that's
Yeah, Joe Bone was thinking about going to that one.
Yeah, the test is quite good.
If it was me, it would be the World Cup.
Yeah.
If
For
money was
me,
no
I think-
object, it'd be the World Cup.
Well, we're going to. Yeah, the World Cup's definitely a must.
I'd like to go to the Chaos Cup in the States, but they don't drink when they play, which is weird.
Eucalyptus Bowl. Australia. They drink.
Yeah, that's quite a good
I'm sure
one.
they drink.
There's the
They're just us, but upside down.
there's the one that Bart does in Belgium, the Turncoat tournament in Belgium. Definitely would love to do that.
So the answer is, Grant, we'd like to go to them all.
Yeah,
Quit our day
I
jobs,
think there's just
play
so
Blood Bowl all the
many.
time.
Yeah, there's just too many. I mean, there's like the Foligno Bowl in Italy. There's just loads. There's ones in Denmark I want to go to. There's one that's popped up in Ireland. There's the Chaos Corp. There's hundreds. There's just too many, which is good.
James runs a few in Florida as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's definitely the Florida Bowl, the Sin City Bowl. I'm definitely 100% going.
Sin City and Vegas.
Yeah, go and play Blood Bowl in Vegas. Oh,
nice.
mama, that'd be so
And then we
good.
can go and catch a show.
Yeah, imagine it.
Yeah. Brittany's there, isn't she?
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Brittany.
skank.
And the guy from Bros.
Oh, Luke or
Yeah,
Matt?
Matt.
Did you watch the documentary, by the way?
Yeah, I watched it. It's no
I
good.
haven't, but I've
it's
heard it's really good.
It is really good.
I might see if the wife wants to watch it later. Dan said what tournament we'd like to go in the near future. Well, in the near future, we'd all like to go to Water Bowl.
Yeah.
And Dan, if you're going, we'll see you there. Steve Jobbin has said, how about a halfling thief position on with a steal skill? Something like, roll your d6, add your agility, sort of give you an average of like 7 or something, versus the target's agility plus strength.
Should have put that on the special film.
Alan, because that's confusing you, isn't it?
No.
Go on then, so what would it be?
So, wait, say again. So
that confused me, mate. So
roll
I
your
was like, yeah.
So
roll agility.
Agility plus strength, and then
subtract movement.
You imagine it'd be like a stab skill, like a backstab kind of D&D nonsense. Could work, couldn't it? So you'd be like stealth stabbing someone rather than like smashing somebody's head in.
Okay.
And that was the last question. Some excellent questions there.
Thank you very much.
So thanks,
everyone,
really
good questions. There were some really good ones then. So we're going to be talking about the World Cup. This is massive.
Wait, before we do that, Grant has just said to us, are we going to the Dungeon Bowl in Germany?
No.
Because Brexit. No, not because of that. No, but if you are going, have a lovely time.
Yeah, no, I've at Dungeon Bowl, again, it's another tournament I want to go to, but...
Or, if Grant would like to pay for us all to go to the Dungeon Bowl, you're more than welcome to front up the cash.
Yeah, but remember, Alan fucking eats for 10.
Yeah, and he's on a no-fly list. All right, World Cup.
So we're going to talk about that now. Obviously, we're going. Alan's unfortunately not.
No.
We're going to send you loads of like dick pics and everything, like dick pic in Austria, dick pic in my hotel, dick pic in Alan, dick pic in the shower, dick pic playing my first game.
Throw template, 2 squares.
Yeah, it's fucking measuring stick. So we are the only World Cup team to take all stunty. I've actually spoke to Torsten.
Nearly all stunty.
Nearly all stunty. We've got a dwarf team.
Yeah, they're pretty.
But that's because for the fact they're a small player.
And you can't have 6 different stunty teams.
No.
Play separate. You're flinging.
Yep.
I'm doing gobbos.
Yep.
Joe Gunn's playing at a disadvantage
Underworld.
because he's going Underworld, but they're not a stunty team, so they don't get the advantage with the tiering.
No.
Who's doing lizards?
That is Shane.
No ogres?
From Team Ireland. So Shane. He's taken
And
that.
who's doing ogres?
Mark Campbell's doing ogres as well, yeah. So, yeah. And then we've got Ben doing dwarfs.
Any of the boys from across the pond coming?
There's loads, mate.
No, I mean from the Two Drunk Flings.
It's just me
Mark
and you.
and
It's just me and you,
Jim.
isn't it?
Yep.
I think Joe's going to be driving out to film. We're looking at trying to fund Mike to go so we can do some recording. So we're going to try and get Mike over as well. Depends on the funds.
DHL do a good package deal, don't they?
Yeah.
Box him, stick him over.
That would fucking lose him, mate.
That's box number 6 to do me fine.
Yeah.
Mike, you're young and attractive. You could hitchhike over there.
That is true.
All those lovely men with the one tanned arm.
Yeah.
Just go, like, do some hot dogging. Like, just fucking let him shag your fat, yeah.
That saves a few quid, didn't it, Liam?
Grab a wheel axle.
We've had quite a few difficulties, though, with the World Cup, haven't we? If I'm honest, it's been quite a nightmare. You can fly to Zurich. You can fly to Liechtenstein. You can fly to Vienna. But we've decided to fly to Memmingen.
Excuse me?
Where?
Memmingen. That's right, isn't it?
I do
Memmingen.
not know.
Yeah, it's
Joe
Memmingen.
is my travel agent on this. I've just given him
Well,
the
we're
money.
flying to Memmingen, which is a 40-minute drive to Durban. So we're going to fly from London Stansted, get to Memmingen, then we've got to get a car or a train to Durban.
Train.
For anybody that's listening, Liam's sense of direction is very, very questionable.
Liam's not navigating it. No, I was going to say.
My missus sorted it all out, mate. My missus did the lot, don't worry about it.
Do we have to put a tag on him?
Memmingem's in Scotland.
If found in Italy, please send to Germany. Where's Liam?
Yeah. We'll have whistles and keys on us. We'll
Last year when he went to the Water Bowl, bearing in mind the Water Bowl's in Stockport, he ended up in Stoke.
Stoke's nice this time of year.
Stoke's all right. Yeah, Dan Atherton saved me.
Do you come pick you
Yeah,
up?
pick me up in the morning, yeah.
Man's a hero.
I know.
I'm going to talk about Dan Atherton in a minute.
Oh, yeah, you can talk about him now if you want.
Well, no, we'll do World Cup first, then we'll talk about how bad he was at the UK Team Championship and bring him down again.
What position was he?
And I've got some stats here. So there was 4 of us in our team. There was me, Joe Gunn, whose NAF name is Kiss the Hurricane, which is pretty fucking cool. There was Dan Atherton, D for Dan, and Johnny
J-Bone.
Bull, who is J-Bone. So we all rocked up the UK Team Championship in York, which is lovely. I got a nice Airbnb with my wife and Joe Gunn, his wife. My first day, we were all a bit tired. I got beaten by Underworld. Very forgettable.
What was the score?
2-0.
Who'd you take?
I was taking Necromantic. Because J-Bone said, we're taking this quite seriously. Don't take your fucking goblins. So I said, fine. Well, I will take a grown-up team. The second game I drew, and then the third game was against a guy, I wish I knew his real name. His NAF name is Made of Welsh. He's a big, sturdy fella. He's a deputy head teacher at a private school in Wales. Anyway, I turned up. I said, you all right? He goes, I'm fucking dying.
Oh my God!
I was like, right, I'll get you some ibuprofen. We'll have a few minutes, then we'll start the game. He always wears sandals. Anyway, really, really good game against him. Drew 1-1. Like, I had the ball right by the line twice, and he managed to elf bullshit. And that was it. So everyone did shit. Dan Atherton lost his first game, lost his second game. His third game, he lost 4-0. And he was playing as Pro Elf, so really no excuse. Second day started.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen to the best of people, and you, Mike. So the second day started, we are, as a team of good Blood Bowl players, we were 2 tables off the bottom. So we're there with the borderline mentally deficient players.
That'll be me down there.
It's Alan.
The ones that never read the rules.
Alan was just like, me.
Yeah.
So we were there. And then I played a dwarf team first thing on the Sunday morning, beat them 1-0, which is pretty good. I played a wood elf team. I thought, oh God, fucking wood elves. In fact, we played a team that were all the different kind of elves. Beat them 2-0 and really enjoyed it because I fucking destroyed his team. At the end, he had a tree which was surrounded by my players getting fouled every turn. And one elf who was against sideline. I won 2-0, but he kept trying to win incredibly bravely. So he'd get an elf up, he'd dodge to the touchdown line, he'd try and throw a ball to him, desperate to get the equaliser when I was just 1 up. And I would knock his elves down and I would foul them. And it got to the point where I was fouling with my werewolves because I had so many players and he had so few. I was like, fucking wolf foul, suck it. And I was getting wolves sent off, I was getting white sent off. And in the end, I just walked it in for the second touchdown and he didn't have any players left. And then, really nice guy, a guy called Matt Edge 666, demonic. My last game was against a guy called Whitey, who is, I don't know if anyone knows Whitey, really nice guy.
I think, yeah.
Does a painting thing on Facebook, which is very much worth looking at. He was playing Dark Elves, and I destroyed his team. It was 3-1, he went 1 up, and then I just broke armour, killed his players over and over again. Again, fouling lots as well. In the end, I think he had maybe 2 elves left, so that was cool. And while this was going on, Dan recovered a little bit, but the final scores, as a team, we came 60th out of 120 teams.
That's not bad, that's 50.
That is top half.
Yeah.
So
that is top half.
So we're pleased with that. That was what we're aiming for. I came 49th out of 240.
Not bad at all.
Which I thought was really good. J-Bone slightly behind 61. Joe Gunn came 120th, which is top half out of 240. Yeah. And Dan Atherton came 173rd.
With Pro Elves.
The highlight was the second game on Sunday. He actually managed to injure his first enemy player of the tournament. So we opened a bottle of Prosecco and passed that round. So it was nice. Well done, mate. Back to the World Cup. It was really good.
Wicked, that's good. Yeah, I really wanted to catch it. The UKTC is a good tournament. And it's in York as well. It's amazing, isn't it?
York was lovely to go and see. We had dinner.
Is it your first time in York? Or?
No, I go up there for work every so often. I'm up there next week. Yeah. But we had dinner from the Yak and Yeti.
Yeah.
Which is a very good curry house.
Yeah.
If you're in York.
Did you manage to check out the Yorkshire pudding kebab things that they talked about?
No.
Oh, they're amazing.
Oh my God, that's what I go up for.
Me and Joe played Blood Bowl like men. Our wives spent our money like women. So they went to all sorts of amazing places, had a great time, went to museums and art galleries and pubs a lot. Yeah, it was an expensive weekend.
Yeah, but it's a good weekend.
It was really good.
It, yeah. I mean, are you taking Mrs. to World Cup?
No.
No, I'm taking mine.
What?
Yeah, my missus is coming, yeah.
Because she doesn't trust you?
No, it's not that. It's she wants to play Blood Bowl.
Didn't you have your credit card cancelled once for drinking too much? Your wife cancelled your credit card.
Yeah, I drank a lot.
That is some seriously controlling behaviour.
Yeah, that's drunk.
I mean, you need that controlling behaviour, but it's still a red flag.
Yeah.
Are you still drinking too much?
No, but I think I spent I was just like by rounds. Just like, 125 quid. Booking, put it on the card, mate.
Nice.
And then you get a call going, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's all right. I'm all right. Don't worry about it.
To be fair, though, she knew exactly how awful you were before she married you, so she's got no excuse.
It's her own fault. It's her own fault. Since that ring came on, all that. So we're going to move on to my year of the fling. Yeah, my year of the fling is nearly over. I did kind of cheat because I took undead to one tournament. So
reset.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that was so you could showcase them, so you could auction them off and raise money for Bloxfam.
Yeah, Bloxfam, yeah. We raised £500 for Bloxfam. Gavin Sutton paid £500 for the team.
The man's a hero.
Yeah. So we paid £500. I don't know what Bloxfam are going to do with it, but yeah, goes to charity. So we did our bit. Altogether this year, last year we raised about it's only about 980 something quid. So the rest of the money's gone to the PDSA, which we sent over.
We are PDSA, the UK's leading vet charity.
The PDSA, this is the, I don't even know, pet place.
Perfect, yes.
Yeah.
Heard of that.
Yeah. So basically, I always send to the PDSA, that's my charity. So, look after the animals and all that malark. So, so we did that. This year we're already on, it's about 180 at the moment, because all the guys that have bought the Hawk Copper Noggin, the World Cup player that we've put, and we're going to give out in a halfling pack. So people have bought that, and that money's gone towards the charity as well. So next year, hopefully around January time, Christmas time, I like to do it. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some more, see if we can get some more money for charity. So that's all good. So my year of the fling. So like Pug said, I should reset it, but what I've decided is I'm probably not going to use any other team anymore. I am actually just going to go halflings. That's it. I'm not going to use any other team. I used the undead. I did not have fun at all. I did not have fun. It was too serious. I took it too serious. I just didn't have fun. Where halflings were, I'm like, fucking you. You're a knobhead. I'm just going to throw a fling at you.
At the UKTC, 2 games in with a loss and a draw, I was thinking, I wish I brought my goblins. I just want to throw a ball and chain at these fucking arseholes.
Exactly. And it's
go mental on the bastards.
It's the fact that people my team wouldn't let me use halflings. So it's like, no. I won't join your team next time, mate.
I'll be in my own fucking team.
Yeah, I'm me and Alan. Men. Real men take halflings, don't they, Alan?
Yep.
I did play halflings for a year, technically.
You got 100 NAF games yet?
I am not 100, no. I'm actually on 69.
69, dudes!
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. I just want to quit and just go, no more.
I'm trying to play with every different race at tournaments. It's probably going to take me a few years.
24?
Yeah, 26.
26.
Is it 26?
Yeah, Brett's
26 now.
Corn now.
We were talking about Grebo earlier. My Corn and Chaos Pact arrived the other day from their new big kickstart, which is just coming to an end. And oh my god, that Bloodthirst is amazing.
Something.
So there's another couple of things that I just quickly want to talk about. There's the mini model log, what Joe's doing. He's doing loads of stuff. Absolutely loads. Follow him on YouTube. He's been unboxing the undead. He's unboxed the pro elves. I think he's doing the dark elves and the dwarves.
He's just done the dwarves.
Yeah, he's just done the dwarves. He's just doing unboxings loads. He's going to be doing the Iron Golems halfling team.
Nurgle Rotters as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got done Nurgle as well. Yeah, it's just basically if you want to see what you're going to get in the the Blood Bowl kits or anything like that, just go and check him out. His videos are brilliant, except for his wallpaper and his fireplace that I keep telling him that I can't do. Honestly,
drop it.
And have you seen the last video that we put up on Facebook as well? Like, all you can see is Joe, all Bozar going, just looking around, going, "Add me live." That's what he did. Have you seen it? It's so funny. It's just literally, I see him every morning doing his Bozar thing.
Hello, Joe, if you're listening.
Yeah. But yeah, Joe is now part of the 2 Drunk Flings. Again with Drew, so we've got another combatant. Is that the right word? Another
participant.
Yeah,
we need 11.
Minion.
11.
Because it's Nuffle's number.
Yeah, we could do that. So yeah, we've got Joe along with us now. We've got Johnny Wilkinson, who's also part of the 2 Drunk Flings now. He's done some really good stuff on Instagram.
His painting's really nice.
He's done some really good ones. He's doing the Year of the Fling, using his halflings as well.
He's declared that.
Yeah. We've got James Luft, who's going to be doing the Year of the Fling with us as well. So yeah, James Luft is in Florida doing the Florida Bowl. Does a lot of things for us, like patches and things like that. If you need accessories for Blood Bowl, there's James Luft, but he's
must have access to a sweatshop or something.
I know, it's America, isn't it? It's kind of from Mexico. We won't, not when there's a war there. So yeah, and then we've got Mark, who's going to be having an interview soon with Mike, I believe. Just a one-off interview. Hopefully we can try and get them to sing a song, because that fucking backfired on me. Did you see that? There's an interview with James Luft, and I went, Mike, can you and James do a song at the end of it for me, please?
Well for it, didn't he?
Yeah, I tell you what, those two were actually really good. Honestly, they fucking shut me right up.
Like a little glee club.
Honestly, it was amazing. It sounded like Noel Gallagher, and you just couldn't believe it. I thought it was Noel Gallagher. I thought they were just taking the piss and they put a recording up. But it wasn't. It was those two.
I wonder if you can sing 7-1 to him. It has been 15 minutes.
It was good. I mean, yeah, I ate my own words, mate. So, yeah, hopefully we can get Mark to sing a song with you as well. If he's fucking good, then we're not doing it again. That's it. So, yeah, what we're going to do is the favourite part that everybody loves now is, oh, look at him. He's fucking just rubbed his knuckles then. Do you like that?
Yeah,
I do that for you. I have to put an American accent on.
Thank you, mate.
I have to embarrass myself and do an American accent.
You embarrass yourself every day wearing them jeans, mate.
Don't you mouth off to me or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
You don't have to put an American accent to embarrass yourself. I mean, look at you.
Hurtful.
I
just
know
mean.
he's very aggressive today. What's up? Have you not eaten all your mates today? What's the problem?
No, I've not.
Are you angry that you can't see your penis when you piss?
Yeah.
It's so
I use a mirror.
Yeah. How do you clean your undergusset?
Don't.
Can I just say I've noted the Hufflepuff socks as well?
Yeah.
Hufflepuff socks?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my fucking dear God. Skinny, okay. Drew, Pug, Hufflepuff socks or skinny jeans? Which one would you like to wear?
I'd take the socks.
Socks.
Fuck's sake.
Deny.
Backfired.
Yeah. Tucked it. So, Alan, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Quick as I can.
Okay.
You ready?
Go on.
Ooh. Right, here we go. So, can you name the commentators in Blood Bowl?
Bob. And...
Not Vic. Over. So, name 3 famous teams in the Blood Bowl world.
Dwarves, Skaven.
No, famous teams.
Oh, Reekland Reavers.
Yep.
Skaven Black Scramblers.
Yep.
And the Chaos All-Stars.
Nice.
Ooh, actually the Chaos All... Yeah, I'll give you that one, the Chaos All-Stars.
He's read the fluff, but not the rules.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just looked at the pictures.
So, name all High Elf positionals.
Pass.
That's the first time you pass. At least try, come on.
I'll give you one. Lineman.
War Dancer? No, pass. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it, so why ask the question?
Oh my God, you just say it every time when an outing, well, War Dancer.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so, fuck's sake, how many trolls can an Underworld team take?
2.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, it's not. It's one, isn't it? It's one. Oh my God, I was like, shit. No, yeah, it is one. It is one. It is one. How many ogres can you hire on an ogre team?
4.
There's 6.
Plus star players.
Plus star players as well.
All right, okay.
Can you name all the weathers? Oh,
no.
What do you mean? No, we gave you the answers last time.
Yeah, but I've been to sleep since then.
What do you name?
And it was like 4.5 months ago.
The weathers. Come on. If you've not got any question, you've got
Scorching
Heat. You've got one right.
Wind. Yeah, wind. Blizzard.
Blizzard. Yes. One. Yeah, so that's 2. 3 more.
Pouring rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Now I can't remember the other.
Normal.
Oh yeah, perfect weather.
Perfect weather.
No, I can't remember the rest.
Is there one more?
Yeah. Scorching heat.
Yeah.
Pouring rain. Blizzard.
Very sunny.
Very sunny.
Very sunny and normal. Perfect weather. So, next one, Alan, are you ready? If a tree blocked a goblin, how many tackle dice would we use?
3.
Oh, that was too easy, wasn't it? Name 6 off the kickoff table.
6.
Just any of them, yeah.
High kick. Blitz. Get the ref.
Yeah.
Pitch invasion.
Yeah. He's watching it. He just counted our fingers.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
2 more. You can do it.
I can see a sweat breaking here.
Perfect defense.
Yeah.
One more for the team. Come on.
Oh, well done, Alan. That's over. So, what was you could have had?
Riots.
Riot.
That was the one I was thinking of. That's the one that turns the clock back, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Cheering fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cheering
Perfect
fans.
defense.
I said that.
Perfect
Did you?
defense. Yeah. Perfect offense. So, yeah, there's loads. Well, well done, mate. Well done. Kind of. Kind of.
Thank you, Amsterdam. Good night.
Bloody hell. So, anyway, yeah, so you've got your thing now, Alan.
Yeah,
So let's do your
I've got
thing.
a question.
Go on.
Okay, so playing halflings, right, you throw teammate, but it's declared as a pass action.
Yes.
Why is it declared as a pass action when you're not actually passing anything?
You're still doing a throw.
Yeah, but you're throwing to an empty square, you're not passing to anybody. So why is it a pass action?
Because you could potentially be passing the ball at the same time.
But you're not there.
I've tried to explain this. Go on, Alan, keep going.
You're not. You're throwing somebody to an empty square. You're not passing anything.
You are. You're passing the player to another square. So you're still. It's your throw. You're throwing one thing. You can choose to throw the ball or a player.
Or both.
Or both.
Okay, one last time. These are small, but the ones out there are far away.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, see.
What's the other stuff you've got? You've got other questions, haven't you?
Only your vegan one, but I've said that.
What's the vegan one?
Would you rather eat meat or lose to me at Blood Bowl again?
That's the question. You've built that up for like, Liam, I've got such a question to ask you. And that was the question. I've been prepared for that. Waiting for a proper question.
You're going to get kidnapped at the water
What's
bowl.
this quiz you've got for me?
What quiz? I haven't got a
You
quiz.
said you and Mike have got a quiz for me.
Mike forgot to do a question for you.
Oh.
He forgot.
Fucking useless.
He is, I know.
What's this thing you got about Joe and his mini monologue?
Oh yeah, Joe. Basically, Joe is mini monologue. It's just a bit of background on him, to be honest.
Okay.
And then basically started the channel a couple of years ago just to like be more involved with his hobby and bring it like forward in, like just basically bring it forward into his life. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're going,
Well, I'm trying to not distract myself by reading it. So
You're reading your fucking Hufflepuff socks at the same time.
Yeah.
You sat there looking at your phone and your Hufflepuff socks. That's why
all
you're
right.
getting distracted.
That's all right. Multitasking, mate. Multitask. Yeah, so he does all the unboxing for us. His channel's brilliant. Just go check it out. Mini Model Log, YouTube.
Well, I think that was lovely. Thank you, Alan.
Well done, mate. Well done. That was lovely. Thanks for that, Alan. Absolutely amazing. We're going to discuss another thing that I think we can quite happily announce this now. That's why we've got Pug here today. Is the Fling Nation is a thing.
Fling Nation.
People think it's just a hashtag that we do, and if you play Halflings, you put a hashtag thing out there. No, it is not. It is a thing. It is a nation. It is a real thing. We are real Halflings, and we live in this fucking Fling Nation. Yay! And you can get involved, and you can join the Fling Nation. However, the only way you can do this is show your exploits. Show what you do. If you're playing online using Halflings and you're constantly getting one-turners, stick them up on the BB community, stick them up on our Facebook page, stick them on Twitter, stick them everywhere. Put everything that you do using Halflings all over the internet. If one of us sees it, we can see what you're doing, and you can come and join us in the Fling Nation. Now, you get a lot of free things in the Fling Nation, so it's a good thing to be in there. And we discuss a lot of things in there about Halflings and what we do, and there's all sorts of things. And we also take the piss out of a lot of coaches and other people that aren't Halflings, because we're quite...
People are mean about the Suntooth.
You're mean, Early.
Yeah, they are. They can
Well,
be. But yeah, Halfling coaches are the most big-headed coaches in the world. We're like, fucking Halflings, bitch. Yeah, honestly. Have the Goblins got their own nation?
No, they're a fractured bunch.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they just enjoy hurting other goblins. There's no real community there.
Oh, that's rubbish. We've got a dead good community, which you will be... We can kind of get you in there because you're on the podcast, but...
Like, I'm definitely going to get them painted at some point.
Yeah, as soon as you get them up and get something there. But while I've got Pug on the phone...
On the phone.
On the phone. I can see, I saw Alan's phone and I went, on the phone. So while I've got Pug here, we are going to do some badges, which you guys have seen in front of us now. Badges. We do some badges for... I'll let you explain it, Pug.
Yeah, basically, if you're a Halfling player, we've got nothing to say what you've done, etc. And what we've done is developed some badges, basically, that you can stick wherever you want, on your boards, on your boxes, whatever, to say you've achieved certain goals. Like,
they make really good reroll counters as well.
Yeah, use them for whatever you like, but you only get them when you achieve them. Now, how we're going to give them out, I'm not too sure yet, but it's going to be basically You score 6 touchdowns. Yeah, not just one turner.
Yeah.
It's like 6 touchdowns in one game is an achievement. It's pretty hard with halflings to do that.
They're all hard achievements to achieve, but then you're going to be able to show what you've done. And people go, oh yeah, I'm in the Fling Nation.
Show us your badges.
Show us your badges. Get your badges out for the Flings.
Hey, the lads!
That kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do. And there's other things, I mean, not just the one turners, there's like pitch clear a team.
Yeah, pitch clear. Year of the Fling.
Yeah, do a year.
Herald of the Fling Nation, which basically means everywhere and anywhere you're just shouting out about the Fling Nation.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in the Fling Nation. So please send your exploits. Do everything you can. Get it out there.
Are we going to put what you are required to do for the badges on Facebook?
We'll transfer that to the Two Drunk Flings outlets with a couple of pictures if you want to take pictures of them.
Yeah.
So what do you get for winning 7-1?
Winning 7-1.
With High Elves, nothing, because it's playing on easy.
With Wood Elves and everything, it's standard, mate.
It's like on novice
standard, Good novice. You're still bitter, aren't you, Mike? You've been waiting for this, though, haven't you? You knew you was going to get it this episode.
I've been dreading this. I've been losing sleep over this.
It's not been that bad, actually.
No, it's not been as bad as I thought, but I still feel like there's something going to happen.
Surprise, motherfucker!
After the podcast, we're going to shank you. 7 stabs for losing.
I'm going to go outside and there's going to be a plane flying by with a banner saying 7-1.
Thing is, though, I've offered you a rematch. If you think it was an unfair result, I'm more than happy to go Pro Elves against Wood Elves again.
Well, you see, if you're going Wood Elves again, I'm going to have to match you Wood Elves because there's nothing that can take on Wood Elves apart from Wood Elves, I don't think.
Literally beat Wood Elves 2 weeks ago with my Necromantic. You can beat them. I mean, you can't beat them. But other people can.
Alan can't beat them.
No, that's low. That's low.
Just looking at Alan then.
I'll try and beat them. I always try. If there was only a set of instructions that tell you how to play the game in a rule form, then maybe I could try and read them.
Oh, Alan, read the rules.
And then I'd be better at the game. But I don't think there's anything out there.
I've not seen anything.
No.
Alan, how much do you play on tabletop compared to Fumble?
Not enough.
Because I think the best way to learn is to play lots of tabletop with good coaches that don't mind talking you through stuff.
But you have done that. You've been through the DBBL. You've been through a shitload of tournaments.
I've just not bothered reading the rules.
Just doesn't sink in, does it?
Like we said, Johnny offered you to teach you, and you were like, nah.
That was probably a good joke.
So yeah, you've just refused the help.
In all fairness, if I have more time to play, I'd probably be better.
You went to tournaments though.
Yeah, I have been to tournaments.
But if you read the rules, you would know what to do. Yeah.
Last podcast we talked about playing Blood Bowl 1 on the iPad. I still think that's the best way to learn. It's really quick.
Good.
You don't get a lot of teams, but it's like £5 to pick it up if you've got an iPad. And every time you take a shit, have a game of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times. I do like playing Blood Bowl and shitting.
But you don't learn the mechanics behind it all.
No.
You do learn the mechanics.
You learn the position.
You learn the
how
tactics.
You need to, how you need to go. I mean, there's only Wood Elves, Undead, Skaven,
Dwarves,
humans, and dwarfs. That's all there is, isn't there?
And Dark Elves.
Oh, it's a Dark Elves now as well. Yeah, so you can get there and then
lizards.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
must have upgraded.
I mean, you have to pay an extra £4 for each team.
Is that what it is?
Oh,
I think I know. I think I've got all of them. I don't think I've got lizards, so I'm not paying that anyway.
Damn that DLC.
Yeah. Fucking honestly, they make the money, don't they? But they're great games. They're absolutely great. So I want to say a few thank yous to a lot of people. There's Stavros and Rakolnar, who, again, they're our sponsors. They do lots of dead good casting for dead good casting. Okay.
Excellent quality casting.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. They do our models. They do our sculpting. Rakolnar does casting. So if you've got a model that you've got sculpted and you're looking for a casting, just message us or Rakolnar. We'll put you through to him and we can get your models cast for you. I Am Golems, huge thank you for finally getting out halfling teams. I hope you've all got them. We're going to do a massive painting competition for the halfling teams to win something outstanding.
The feedback's been amazing for the team.
Yeah, it's outstanding watching them being developed.
Yeah, they're wicked. Have you got a team coming from I Am Golems?
I don't know.
I wish I'd gone for all of the extra bits and bobs. Like the apothecary is fantastic.
Yeah, they're on the pig.
Riding the pig.
Yeah. I can't wait to get the team. I've got the pitch coming up. We've got
the pitch is glorious as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it. Ours are in the post now.
Yes.
So we've got. I just
3D pitch.
No. It's
printed.
Just, yeah. But it's all like Shire. Oh, it's just amazing. It's so good. There's like a picnic table on the floor and
the reverse,
there's food
I think,
fighting everywhere.
Undead.
The reverse, I think, is... I don't know. What's yours?
It is.
Is it like... not like an astrogranite, like stones, isn't it? Like
gravel.
Yeah, kind of thing.
I need to double check.
Check it, yeah. I'm not sure. The wood-off one that we've just give Mike is grass and like a marble floor and stuff as well. So, yeah, but I just can't wait to get them. So thank you so much, Iron Golems, for finally getting them out. If you're all in the Midlands, there's the DBBL, there's the LBBL, I don't know what Sean's is, sorry, Sean, but yeah, Sean's league as well in Birmingham. There's leagues all over. I mean, the Midlands is the centre of all Blood Bowls.
And they're all linked by the...
Midlands Championship.
The MCS,
yeah. The Midlands Championship is basically everyone who plays in the Midlands and goes to tournaments in the Midlands, you can get a chance to get trophies and who's the best in the Midlands and things like that.
They have a page on Facebook which explains all the point system and the list of the events you can attend.
Yeah.
Graham Chandlish won it last year.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
And who got stunty?
That'll be me.
Hey, well done, mate. Which is totally deserved.
I've still got to get my trophy. I've got to work out a way of getting hold of it. So.
Oh, was it that one with the dildo and the spikes on the end?
Yeah, that's rough.
Okay, true that. Dildos. No, I want a dildo.
Well, you don't want a spiked one, though, do you?
I don't know. Depends what you like. Yeah.
Depends how baggy.
A chuff like a wizard's sleeve.
Oh, fucking Jesus. Okay, so again, a massive thank you to the Fling Nation and for all of us that are involved in the Fling Nation. If you do want to join or if you're still struggling to understand what we're trying to say about joining the Fling Nation, just private message me or private message Pug Mason and we'll discuss what you'll need to do and how you get in and things like that. Massive thank you to Oldcastle, our sponsor. We've got some great products on there. Honestly, I'm going to be coming up to tournaments and I'll be kitted out Oldcastle style. We've got the Ginger Noob blog, our favourite ginger, Daniel Meller. I know you guys don't know him, but Daniel Meller is a funny guy. Just read his blog, he's really good. I put a link on Facebook for him. He does mention us a few times. I think there's a picture of me saying, "What the fling?" I don't know how he managed to get a picture, but he's put me on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, is that the thing with your head on the Looney Tune background thing?
Yeah. He's put my fucking picture on everything. He's put my picture on the Mighty Ducks advert as Emilio Estevez, the fucking Breakfast Club. Yeah, he's put my head on loads. Just puts my head on loads and then does a blog. Not about me.
That's a bit creepy.
Oh, I'd like it if it was about me. I might ask him to do a blog about me.
Can I request your head on Sloth, please?
Right, just look the same.
That's easy.
Yeah, just
be
the same.
a picture of Sloth.
It just looked the same. Thanks, Mike. 7-1.
Is it that time already?
So I just had another one. This is Thrudball, okay? It's a really great event in Bognor Regis. It's £35 a ticket. It's free camping. It's free food. It's August 1st weekend. I'm pretty sure it's a bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Yeah,
August
it's usually,
1st.
Yeah, I've been to one or two. That's good.
Thrudball is really good. It's an amazing event. It's all for charity as well. 2 day.
2 day.
Yeah,
and camping as well.
Camping out Bognor Regis.
Free in the evening.
It's a hot dog site.
Nice.
Yeah, it's more hot dogging. Carlin like that, rubbing his knees.
Free food, that's all I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, hot dogs.
Why did no one say it was free food?
Free food? Yeah, but it won't be free for you.
Why?
Because you just stroll up and they'll be like, fuck off, fatty. You're not eating that lot.
Stop taking the table away.
Yeah. Get those tight jeans on, you fucking vegan.
Never be a vegan.
Look how angry he gets. I love calling him. Look at angry. Look, just.
I'm not saying you are a vegan, Alan, but I haven't seen you eat any meat all afternoon.
Yeah. Usually a meat eater's got like.
Stored it when I get home.
Well, Pug and these lot have just had a turkey leg while you've been sat here. What have you been eating?
I'm going home to eat.
Some salad.
No, I was just about to say.
No, eat salad. Leave it
I was just
alone.
going to say I was going to go home to eat a pizza, but for my New Year's resolution, I said I'm not eating pizza for a year. So.
Are you crazy?
Why do you play Halflings for a year? That's a lot easier.
Same.
Why would you do that?
Not eating pizza for a year.
You're not
I'm not going to eat pizza for a year.
I've just noticed the reflection on your head. Your eyebrows are starting to go like Ming the Merciless.
Yeah, they are.
That's Gordon's alive.
Gordon's alive!
Any excuse for a Brian Blessed sample?
I twist them up.
Do you twist them?
Yeah.
You should get some eyebrow wax.
I'm going to bick my head, then eyebrow wax them up. It's all preparation for the water bowl. It's going to be player intimidation.
Mate, your eyebrows are on fleek. You should be proud.
They were really pointy.
The Mentat off June.
They're remaking June.
Yeah. Again.
Well, the second was it?
So we've got now one more shout out. This is for the Granite Bowl on the 25th and 26th of May. And this is in Aberdeen, run by Peter Keynes. I do it every time, sorry. But yeah, it's actually World Cup rules. So if you are practicing for the World Cup, it's a great tournament to go to. It's in Aberdeen, which is brilliant. And you basically get to practice your World Cup on there, which is fantastic. Also, a massive thank you to, again, Mike at Dynamic Mike. Mike, you can do yours.
Yeah, thank you to me, from me. Yeah.
Mike.
So, yes, there's going to be a Facebook page coming in the next couple of months. And I'm also speaking to someone about doing a website, which would be good, because I'd look at doing my own website, but it's quite difficult, you know.
No, it isn't.
Is it?
No.
And there was lots of code, and I went, code.
You got drag and drop nowadays.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's quite easy these days.
Dead easy. Oh, I want the colour scheme of this.
I was using Adobe Dreamweaver, so maybe that's something.
Oh, that's many years ago.
Well, this conversation got boring quick, didn't it?
I know, I was just sitting there thinking, could I have a dogging website? I actually did. I just sitting there going, is there dogging websites? I can't believe I just actually sat there and thought that.
I bet there is.
I might make my own dogging website.
There's events and...
Yeah, I don't even go dogging. I might now.
It's too cold this time of year.
What are you going to call it? The flashlight?
Oh, I'd like that. Oh, can you name it? Can we do a Blood Bowl tournament in a dogging area?
Just be awkward.
You put your fucking Blood Bowl things on the car bonnet.
Yeah, flash your lights when you're ready.
Oh, it's not my turn, love. Come on. Roll the dice.
Stop shaking the car!
That's a tournament I don't think I want to go to. Having seen the people that go to Blood Bowl events, I don't want to see any of them naked.
But anyway, so yeah, I'll do podcast editing, I'll do podcast recording. I've recently done an audiobook with someone as well, and just basically anything audio you want doing, get in contact with me.
The audiobook was not Alan reading the rules.
Oh, no.
But I really would like to do an audiobook of the rules.
I've actually emailed over to Games Workshop to see if we can do an audiobook.
I know the answer's going to be no.
Well, I've spoken to a couple of people at Games Workshop, said it's an idea. They're quite happy for us to do it. We don't make any money off it. We're going to do it for free. It's going to be an audiobook of just the rules. So, Alan, you might get your dream.
I could listen to it whilst I'm playing.
I'm going to speak to Peter Nifton as well. We might be doing it in a comic book form.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, comic book form.
A one-off pop-up.
Yeah, a fucking pop-up.
Pop-up book of the rules.
Oh my God.
A pop-up
it pops up, you open it up and it's like, add 2 plus 2. And you're like,
Yeah.
And then like fluffy pages, when you're stroking like the
In the voice of
the Minotaur picks up the ball on a 2 plus. Feel his fluff.
And he blitzes out of a scathing cage and kills a gutter runner, Liam.
Twat. That's what he did. Do you remember that Minotaur story that he keeps telling?
Passed for Minotaur,
Yeah, it's getting boring now. It's getting boring.
Not as boring as Mike losing 7-1 though, hey?
No, that's never going to get old. I know.
Just try passing to like a Croxagore or something.
Any big guy, just try passing to any big guy.
I keep saying it every episode. It's a thing. People are passing to Minotaurs and using it as a good idea to do it. 'Cause, I mean, if you've got the agility 2, if you
accurate pass, you pick it up, catching it on a 4.
Yeah, doesn't matter how many tackle zones you're in. It's still all fucking sick.
Yeah, it's easy. Well, no, he's catching on a 4. If it's agility 2 with accurate,
and then getting off the Minotaur can be quite tricky.
Yeah, so it's kind of working. So you kind of Alan's created something. So well done on that, mate.
If you get a touchback, sometimes I'll give that to the big guy.
A touchback, is that when someone? Again, I'm thinking dogging. Is that? I thought that.
Do you need to
dogging on the brain?
Yeah. Do you mind? Can we have a break for 5 minutes?
We're talking about reach arounds, Nick.
Yeah,
rusty trombones.
I don't do reach arounds.
That's a great name for a halfling team.
Rusty trombones. I'll have some of that. No, I won't. No, I won't. Sorry. The rusty trombones.
The rusty bullet old sheriffs.
Think of something else for my team.
Yeah, we'll sort it. But anyway, thank you so much for Pug for joining us again.
No problem, gents.
Thank you to Alan, I suppose, the fucking vegan. Thank you for Drew for joining us as well. Again, thank you for joining the gang with all the crew. We've got your initiation coming up next where we just beat the fuck out of you and do a train on you. So that's coming up next. So.
Can't make it that day.
But yeah, thank you so much, guys. And
Joe at Mini Model Log as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake, go on.
Yeah, I forgot to thank Joe at Mini Model Log.
I did thank
Joe. Check out his YouTube. No, you didn't.
We did a section on him earlier, Alan, where you read it out.
Yeah. But we've not thanked him at the end. And we thank everybody at the end, including Joe at Mini Model Log. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers, Joe.
There you go.
I'm going to check that I've not missed anyone else now for you, Alan.
Good.
No, I've got everybody here.
That's okay.
Oh, actually, no, I haven't. The Beer and Blood Bowl guys, check them out as well if you want to watch live. I think it's like every Friday evening they do like a live game and a drink. Great bunch of guys. Met them at the Euro Bowl. funny as fuck, really, really good. Andy Davo as well, who does some training videos. Yeah, I tell you what,
Did he win the UK
TC
best individual?
The best individual, yeah.
Well done him.
Yeah, he's a fucking brilliant player. He's at the Water Bowl as well.
There was somebody who was playing vampires, and they took all pro on their vampires, no other skills, and they absolutely stormed it.
Really?
Yeah.
All Reroll bloodlust.
Yeah, well, and if they don't fail their bloodlust, they're re-rolling whatever else they need. Yeah, he was top table with vamps, so
that's absolutely...
Can't remember his name, but well done, you.
That's absolutely fucking brilliant. What a great idea. There we go, that's something to think about for you, mate.
Outside the box.
Yes.
Has this been pretty much all about Blood Bowl?
Oh my God.
Blood Bowl and dogging.
Well,
Blood Bowl, dogging.
After the last episode, I was going to employ the hashtag or saying this is a Blood Bowl podcast, because we went through so many times going, anyway, this is a Blood Bowl podcast.
It's because we've got Pug here who knows about Blood Bowl.
Yeah, we've got behaviour in Pugs here.
It's all a lie.
When he came in, he had like one of those, whoosh, you know, those things, like horse whip that you fucking hit on the side of your leg. It's the Fling Nation king, isn't it? Got to be on the best behaviour.
We should get you a crown.
That's what that's exactly what I keep messaging and going, we need to get a crown.
Definitely.
We need to get a crown.
And a cape.
Yeah.
You're going on about pie hats, weren't you?
Actually, while we remember, we're going to start getting representatives of the Fling Nation. So if you are taking halflings to a tournament and you are in the Fling Nation, we're going to be giving people things to wear to say you're representing us.
You can get crowns from Burger King.
Yeah. It's going to be stuff like that. Well, did you see the badges that we've got? We're going to put like stuff on it, like a dick on a spring at the end, and then a crown.
Carrot on a stick.
Yeah, carrot. I could do a carrot on a stick. Yeah, I prefer the dick on the spring, but I don't mind. I don't mind. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Honestly, thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you everyone on Facebook for watching us, following us. We've hit over 500, so thank you so much to everybody. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing any of this. So thank you so much.
And I will read the rules at some point.
Fuck's sake, you've always got to have the last fucking word, don't they?
Keep your suggestion. Keep your what they're called recordings. Keep your read the rules, Alan. Recordings.
Right, shall we start again for a minute?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes, please keep your read the rules, Alan recordings coming in as well to put on the podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sound bites.
Please.
Thank you very much.